5 foods that cause greasy hair, and 3 that prevent it. When we have to deal with greasy hair, we usually end up using special shampoos, hiding our hair in ponytails, or washing it really often. But there are some other tricks that can help you deal with extra oil without putting in too much effort. For example, eating certain foods can actually decrease the amount of oil produced, while the other types of foods can increase it. We at Brightside collected a list of foods that you are better off avoiding and another list you should look out for in order to fix oily hair. Foods to avoid. Hormones are our body's messengers that help to control almost all the processes happening inside us. That's why it's important to keep them in balance. Sugar is not a product that helps with this. It actually works the other way around by creating an imbalance when it comes to hormones. That's why instead of helping, it affects the inflammatory processes in the body and increases blood sugar levels, encouraging glands to produce more oil. 2. Refined carbs. There are good or complex carbs and bad or simple carbs. Refined carbs are related to the second group, the bad carbs. A good example of a refined carbohydrate food is bread. White bread made of refined grains is softer and more fluffy than whole grain bread. Therefore, refined grains are grains that are processed by manufacturers in order to make them softer and less heavy. The sad part in this is that these carbs overload our bodies with carb processing work. This process makes oil glands overproduce oil, and we end up with an oily scalp. 3. Fried food. Sunny fried food, especially deep fried and fast food, overload our bodies with oil because of the overstimulation of oil glands. The oil they produce covers our skin, including the scalp, with extra grease. Therefore, having a fast food hamburger in the evening may turn your hair into a sticky mess overnight. Not only should you avoid consuming these foods to make your diet more healthy, but also to make your hair look neater. 4. Milk products. As strange as it might sound, milk products can also be blamed for the production of extra sebum. This is all because dairy, like milk, butter, and cheese are digested by our bodies as oils and fats, therefore, leaving us with sticky hair and the appearance of facial acne. They also contain components related to an excess amount of the hormone testosterone, which also affects the production of extra sebum. Therefore, a glass of warm, full-fat milk in the evening can make you need an urgent hair wash in the morning. 5. Salt. In excess consumption of salt leads to swelling, under-eye bags, dandruff, and overall body dehydration. The last point makes the body produce more oil to fight the lack of water. Again, all this ends up causing sticky and greasy hair, especially in those who are prone to it. That's why it's important to pay attention to the consumption of crackers, chips, fries and salted nuts, because it's these that contain excess salt. Products to eat instead. Foods rich in vitamins B and E. Vitamins B and E are among most essential vitamins for our body and hair. Not only do they help grow strong and beautiful hair, but they also regulate the production of extra oils, thus making your hair look better. Foods like beans, vegetables, and fruits are rich in vitamin B, and it's these that can help your hair look stunning. Vitamin E can be found in leafy green vegetables, sunflower seeds, and nuts. Foods rich in zinc. Our body needs zinc in small amounts, and this mineral doesn't get stored in us. The good news is that if you increase the consumption of zinc-rich products, it can help fight your body's production of oil. You can find zinc in food supplements. However, it's also available in natural foods like oats, shellfish, and eggs. Good fat shaving. A prone to be oily hair type doesn't mean you should stop consuming fats completely. Fats are an important component of the proper working of our bodies. Just regulate the consumption of saturated and trans fats. It's pretty easy to identify them because they tend to stay solid at a room temperature. Therefore, margarine, butter, and animal fat are all trans fats. Change them for good fats like nuts, vegetable oils, and some types of fish. What other ways of combating greasy hair do you know of? Please tell us about them in the comments.